gonna introduce a perfect vegan cookie that you won't be able to stop eating. It's Maacarona Arabieh. It's an Arabic macaroon, and we used to make it all the time, especially when we want to have a delicious vegan snack. What I have here is 4 cups of all-purpose flour. I will add to it 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.25 cups olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Now this I will be mixing really well. I will also add 1/3 cup of anise that I have grounded, not too fine. Let it have some bite to it, and 1 cup of sugar. Now mix all those together. And make sure that you are rubbing that oil into the flour. That is what makes these cookies super good, is that the flour needs to absorb the olive oil into its deepest grain, kind of. So that is the hardest part of this simple and easy cookie. You can use both hands and you can do this. Everyone gets his own special way of loving this flour that is soaked with this oil. See how it's all evenly coated now. See, all the grains of the flour are even and alike. At this point, I will add 3/4 cup of toasted sesame seed. Make sure to mix them in. And now this I will be kneading with about 1 cup of water. It's not going to take more than 1 cup, but it might take a little less than 1 cup. So we add, I leave about 1 tablespoon in here, just in case it doesn't need it. It depends on the weather, if it's humid, not humid. All that makes a difference in how much this dough is going to absorb. Don't over knead, because over kneading, it makes the gluten to get worked out, and then you have a tougher cookie. So we just want to mix enough until the whole dough is even. If you choose, you can make this in the mixer too. So here I see that it needs a little bit more water. So it took that 1 cup of water, and this is the dough. You need to, with a clean hand, not the one that is sticky and doughy, take a little piece and do this. If it doesn't stick and it feels right, then it's the right consistency. Now I'll show you how to shape them, bake them, and eat them. Time to shape the delicious cookies. So what I have here is a fine grater. I have a sheet pan that I'm gonna bake in. I haven't prepared it because we don't need to coat it with anything. The cookie has enough oil in it, so we don't need to do that. I take a little piece, about a small walnut. I just put it in my hand, in my palm like this, and I place it on the grater, on the fine grater. I take my 3 fingers, press down, and roll. So those delicious cookies are gonna bake in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 18 minutes. Now watch the time, because every oven is slightly different. They need to become golden. I'll show you how they look right after they come out of the oven. Okay. So here we are after I baked some of the Maacarona Arabieh. They are delicious anise, sesame, olive oil cookies that they bring great memories from my childhood. And they're best eaten with a really Turkish coffee or Arabic coffee, I guess. So enjoy. What do you think?
They're pretty good. You should give them a shot.
They're only good?
They're great.
They are great. That's what he just said, but you couldn't hear. Enjoy.